Well, good morning. This is Rob and Checkers. We're here in Conroe, Texas. We're going out on Lake Conroe today. It's a beautiful day. It's not supposed to be too windy, but Lake Conroe is 27 miles long. It's 22,000 acres. It's got an average depth of 20 feet. Lots of boats. Grok says there's 4,000 boats on this lake. And on a Saturday or a Sunday, judging by the waves in the lake, yeah, I believe it. Anyway, let me give you a tour of my scenes here. That's the Checkers and Rob cam there. Here is 3 cameras, one on my head, one up above for a drone shot, and the Checkers cam. Here is... I got several that I'm not going to bother showing. But here's my live scope. And right now it's mounted back here. I'm pointing it forward. And you can see at about 14 feet there's a light line there. That's my dagger board that goes down right up there by the mast. And yeah, so we're looking out about 34 feet. When we go out this morning, we're going to be looking for some bait fish. I'm going to go to 40 feet out, and then let's go back to here. No, not that one. How about this one? That's the one I want, right there. Okay, so we'll get ready to go out here. Get the motor warmed up. You ready to go, Checkers? Unplug the power. Go. Now we'll lengthen this line just a little bit, make it easier to catch when we come back in. Like so. I got the trolling motor in position already. Okay. Dagger board's down. Rudders are down. Motor's connected so it'll steer. And we're off. Trying something different today where I got my bimini pulled back a little bit. See if I can get a little more light on my face. If I can stand it. All right, so now we'll change to that scene right there, and we'll start looking for bait fish. Ooh, now I got some sun in my eyes. Don't think I'm gonna like that. Might have to pull the bimini back again, we'll see. Test. We got audio for a change. Last 2 times I went out, I forgot to start my audio. What a goofball. There's some bait there right underneath where I'm sitting right now. Okay, so let's get the trolling motor ready. It is ready. No wind this morning, and I think it's supposed to get up to about 4 or 5 miles an hour only, so it might not be good enough for sail trolling. So I'm just going to putter around here a little ways, stay in the shallow, see if we can spot a big ball of bait fish. Then we'll go throw the net out, catch some, hopefully. So this is Water Point Marina. It's probably got about 15 or 20 restaurants. It's a Water Point, I don't know, plaza too, I guess. Okay, so there's some bait there, down deep. I don't know if that's bait, that might be bluegills. Kind of big. Although I would like to catch some bigger bait instead of just the little tiny shiners. There's some more. I really got to try to catch it. Right when I first see them up in front, that's when I got to throw the brakes on and run up front. Now, one of the fishing guides, I see him, he kind of comes over and goes close to those docks over there. And he throws his net out over there. So we'll just take a pass by these docks here. Now at 25 feet, there's a little line coming down. That's the bow of my boat. So there's just a little bit of turbulence that shows up on the screen. Usually I see more than this. That could be some right there. It is. Okay, so I'm locking the trolling motor. We'll probably be past them by the time I get ready to go. You want to come up here? We don't have your life jacket on, though. We should have brought your life jacket, but little buddy. Uh-oh. Wow. Okay, that's a knot. Should have had this ready to go. Yeah, get up here quick and throw the net out, right? Jesus Christ. This shit. All right, there's got to be a better way of doing this. I think I know it too. It's literally wrapped up in between the string. I'm too close to those docks. Too close for my comfort. All right, we'll just lock it here now and finish fixing this. This is like unbelievable. I don't even know how this could possibly happen. Okay, so now I got a knot in this. Unfucking believable. Seriously, I cannot even believe this happened. I mean, this could end up being a major project to untangle all of this. Oh, that might be it right there. That's it. Okay, so we'll get this ready and then I'll go back and go look for a new ball. So I do 1 foot loops. Then we'll grab this guy. Get the twists out of it. And then I'm going to grab it at about 1 foot. And then we'll do that. But I'm just going to leave it here now. And I'm going to do several things. this up. I obviously wasn't quite ready this morning. Then we'll grab this guy here. The next time Checkers gets up, I'll throw this on him. Okay. We'll unanchor the trolling motor. I'm out a little bit late for getting bait. Should have been out about 7:30. Ooh, there's some. But I missed them. Guy's looking at my boat. He's staring. Both of them are staring because it's so odd. Well, I saw some bait, a ball of bait, but I saw it too late. Wow. Just not seeing any this morning. I wonder what that rattle is when it it doesn't idle smooth like that. I heard it in other boats, so I think it's fairly normal. There's some right there. I got the trolling motor anchored. Now I'll take 50% of this, throw it over the top, hook it on my thumb, grab the bottom, hook it on my thumb, and we're ready. And that was a pretty decent one. Nothing. Okay, get the spin out of it, grab a foot, grab waist high, fold it, grab 50%, throw it over the top, hook it on my thumb, grab the bottom, hook it on my thumb, grab the bottom again, and this with my left hand I want to hang on to this just a hair longer, about a second longer than the rest. Oh, nothing. It's okay. It's the way it goes. Get the twist out of it. Grab it about a foot down. Grab it waist high. Fold it over. Grab 50%. Go over the top. Hook it with my thumb. Grab the bottom. Hook it. That one wasn't too good. Where'd they go? Where'd the bait go? Well, that's just not going too good, is it? So, let's get the spin out of it. Let's grab it a foot down, grab it waist high, fold it, and then we'll just leave it and go look for our bait pile.
Message me on Discord for more details. Must have been on Discord 123.
Well, I'm not going to message you unless you chat with me right now. If you're a bot, you're done. If you're human, let me know. Oh crap, there's a bunch of bait right there. It's like there is bait down there. Let's go throw it a couple more times. Bait down there. Looks like just about in the right spot too. Should have threw it a couple more times. They were deep. No good. I guess I'll get better at this, but oh, there's a couple. Maybe one. Go 1 foot. Right there. Should have had this off. There. Got one. Kind of a big one too. Decent. Nothing. Okay, I think we're gonna have to move again. Okay. You doing okay, Checkers? There's some right there. Good boy. Okay, watch out. I gotta go throw the bait. Nothing. Dang it. I'll get better at this, but it's going to take a while. This is pissing me off right here. Fuck. Not a great throw. There's Checkers. I gotta get your life jacket on, buddy. Okay, this is getting a little bit frustrating. I'm gonna go move again and get Checker's life jacket on and fix this line. Totally wrapped around his leg. Good boy. Good boy. He don't like this thing. And if I try to put it on him when he's laying down, I'll lose a hand. Okay, so let's pull this tight and latch it. Okay. Anybody in chat? Doesn't look like it. Oh, okay. I'll just keep heading over towards where I set my trolling lines up, usually. Hopefully we can get one more chance at bait. There's some right there. Okay, so I'm going to put this out a little bit further and then watch way up in front of the boat. There was some, but yeah, that's really fine. Can't hardly see them. So I got this bimini adjusted so that there'll be more light on my face, but I'm spending all this time without the face cam. And all I got is the sun in my eyes. All right. Let's get this thing ready for bait. At least I have one. I got one I can put on. Kind of ridiculous, one piece of bait. Okay. Get us turned around. Huh. That was a fish after my bait just now. I wonder if I still got it. Wouldn't that be something if I lost it? Sure as shit. Can you fucking believe that? Oh, God. Wow. Oh, not having all that much luck today. Now what? Put a lure on? I suppose. I'm going to change the view here. Put it back to down. Orientation down. Okay, so I'm at 8 feet. I'll go to about 9. Well, maybe I'll see some bait before I get to the deep part. That's a catfish rig there. Wait. Set the counter. We'll go to about 15. Okay, now let's see how that camera looks. Okay, so this one is the Sony 3000. I better zoom that out a little bit. How's that? So, just seeing if the light is better on my face. Definitely bright on my eyes. Okay. Okay, we're at 9 feet. I'm going to go down a little bit more. 10. Beautiful day though. Wish there was a little more wind. Okay, now let's switch to the other. Well, let's go to this. How about this right here? Now we've got a side-by-side. See how the sun is not quite in my eyes. It's a little bit above the bimini. See, now it's in my eyes. Now it's not. Okay, so now I definitely don't want the sun on me. So that was just a test. Maybe I'll have to start wearing a hat. Or I hate to put a light down here because it'll have to be a battery powered one. Okay, how's that? Later on tonight I'll pull this up and I'll look at these different examples. Would have been better if I had had it full screen. Wow. There's a huge ball of bait right there. What happens if I drop this thing down? Let's drop the speed down to about a 1. Ooh, that's either a snag or a bite. What was that? That was weird. Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ. So that must have been a snag. Could have been a bite, but... Sorry about that, checkers. Okay. Okay, we're in 15 feet of water and I got 19 feet out. And we're going 0.6 miles an hour. Change the view again, back to forward. Now what I could do, I could try, slow this down a little more. It's 1.5. A bunch of fish down there. I may try to go up and get some bait if I see them. Just gonna keep going slow like this. I'm ready to press the anchor. There's some right there, but they're super deep. Terrible throw. Right when I needed a good one. Better, much better. Okay. Let's get it ready to throw again, but we won't throw it. Got a jet ski army over there. Sometimes I come out here and there'll be bait fish everywhere. hooked my, I snagged a lure on the top of that wood railing there yesterday. Sometimes they leave the gate open to that dock. So I went by there 3 times yesterday hoping the gate was open so I could go and get my lure. It's a cheap one. I was going to try to retrieve it. I gotta tighten up that line here. And latch it. So now all of a sudden, I updated this Garmin and now it's saying this feature is not supported by any chart plotters in the system. Nice. Wonderful. Well, there's some bait right there. I'm going to go try it right now. Wow. Hard to believe. You doing okay, buddy? Is anybody in chat? No. I'm gonna have to reboot this chart plotter here. It's not picking up my the Wi-Fi to my iPad isn't working. Okay. And we're going to reboot this iPad also. Oh, look at the bait. Wow. Gone already. Okay, now I'll head out into the middle of the channel. Okay, it's connected to the Wi-Fi, to the Garmin. These fucking glasses. Where is my navigation shit? Right here. Active captain. Helm. Okay, it's back. Bunch of fish following that lure. Still following. And it almost looks like I got one. The way he's going at the same speed as the boat. Anymore. They were looking at it. 25. I'm going to go to 30. It's interesting. So I see plenty of boats when I go out there, but there's these boats full of people. I mean, there's two coming right now. I don't know where they go. Do they just go right around, or do they go park somewhere? I don't really know. Test. Can you believe we got audio today? 2 times in a row I went out and got started and didn't have my audio on. There's water up there for you. You want some? Or you just drank a little bit of it? Just just before we took off, he drank a bunch. He doesn't drink too much. Like normally I'll have that water out here, and he rarely ever drinks it. We're right over a creek bed, an old creek bed. He wants to go inside. Nice. Okay, what is that? That's HDMI 2. That's this one. There we go. So yesterday I caught a freshwater drum. So I had a jet ski once. It was a Wave Runner, Yamaha Wave Runner. And I just really didn't, I mean, it was cool for a while, not very long though. Like, I maybe had 2-3 hours of riding on it in multiple different times going out. But, I mean, it doesn't stay fun very long, is what I'm trying to say. Now, if you had multiple people and you were going different places all the time, or Like I think there's a lady right now that's driving hers on the Great Loop. So she's going 6,500 miles with it, solo. That would be. I could do that. Okay, we're at 22 feet and I'm at about 12. I'm gonna go down a little bit more. Seems to be more fish at about 15 feet. Where are we at? 33. I wonder if I should try an overnight bait fish trap. Is there such a thing? It's kind of a dilemma. I mean, the kind of fishing I want to learn how to do and get better at is, what is this, another bot? How come I'm not hearing this chat, I wonder? I wonder why I didn't hear that. I gotta check, make sure my audio chat is working. Enable text to speech. Okay, that's working. Okay, maybe that's the one that was going when I was up on the bow. Must have been. Unbelievable. Okay, so that's not working anyway. My iPad with the chart plotter is not really working. So I'm just going to pull the iPad off. And then I'm going to go to Peacock, see if the motocross race, if the qualifying started yet. Sports, watch now. So Deegan's got fast time so far, no surprise. And he's 2 full seconds faster than Tom Vial. So the only guy that's beaten Deegan this year is Chance Hymas, and he's out with a knee injury as of last weekend. This is Southwick. It's the only sandy track on the circuit. He's 2 full seconds. So he's at 2 minutes 4 seconds. The closest guy is 2 minutes 6 seconds. That's a mile. I don't know if you could see that on there, on the stream. We're going 0.9 miles an hour. One thing that's interesting is he seems to be going at a fast pace every single lap of the qualifying session. That's not normal. I wonder what's dislocated.
Yeah, and we talk about the unsung heroes and stuff in our sport. You wouldn't think about this, but these guys are really the heroes. From our track crew to the Alpine Star guys, all these guys are really helping us continue to go because just having these guys here, just comfort. And
could it be the elbow or even the shoulder that they're working on here? I mean, I got to get Doc McGinley in here. We're not experts on this topic.
Yeah, I'm not one, but I believe it's probably the shoulder. I don't think they would be doing that to his elbow.
Right.
And truthfully, he might have had an injury already for them to actually do it, to know that, hey, you might have already told them if this happens, go to pump it in.
Yep.
You know, normally these guys are really protective, and they wouldn't take those chances unless they kind of knew ahead of time this is what it is.
Wow, that's wicked.
Wrong, but
Casey Cochran fell and must have dislocated his shoulder right out in the dirt next to the track. He walked off, and the doctors are trying to put it back in.
Continue to work on Cochran. Egan is fastest on track right now. Will, what are you hearing?
I have a little question for James. I'm looking at Joe Shimoda here, and I'm thinking back to the Hangtown round, 100 plus degrees there, and how comparatively fresh Joe looked, James, compared to some of the others. You know, Hayden Egan has proved that he is one of the fittest out there. But I think Joe's been showing us that a lot this year too. So whilst we don't have the heat here today, we know this can be a brutal track, as you told us. You think that's going to help Joe out?
yeah, I definitely think it will. But the problem is Joe's been riding really good. I mean, I would say every moto this year he's been riding pretty much the same. I think it really comes down to the start, where here at Will Fitness will play into the fact in helping Joe out. But the thing is, he struggles with starts and being able to get around riders really quickly. And the problem is, the guy that you're going to have to beat gets around guys where he chooses, and he's just as fit. So, yeah, the track might play in to help Joe with fitness and how tough it'll be, but it would only help him to get in second place, because the guy that's out front that you're chasing is somewhat of a better starter than you, and he gets around these guys. So,
Okay, there's a lot of fish down there. I think I'm gonna go up on the bow and drop the line in. Make sure my motor's straight and my rudders. Turn that just a hair. Nice. Oh, that's gonna get the frickin' prop. Do I have any luck at all? Yeah, I do. I think I do. So what's wrong with this pole now? You gotta be shitting me. Okay, that might have fixed it. Yeah, it did. Wonder what scene I have on. this boat rocks more than others. Just wanted to try that out, see if it worked. Didn't work for my seat, that's for sure. Oh, you can stay there. You can stay there. I'll sit up here. How the lines look. They look okay. We're going 1 mile an hour. Nobody's in chat. Music stopped. Let's see if the 450s are qualifying yet. Nope, they're just finishing up. So it's still Deegan with a 2 minute 4 seconds, and Vial with 2 minutes 6 seconds, and Moseman with 2 minutes 6. Then Hamaker with 2 minutes 7.
Well, check that box on the qualifying there, Mick O'Hara. He's fifth fastest, so he will have a gate pick, a good gate pick for the motos.
Yeah, like listening to him, it's a good feeling because of like what he said. It's like, man, no, I achieved everything I think I can so far, you know, and like he's doing it. And yeah, I do see the signs. And when we saw him at Thunder Valley, you know, he's up front, you know, battling there. So coming to a track, and you wouldn't think that having a press day would make a huge difference to a lot of these guys, and a lot of guys it doesn't. But for him, you know, being one of the first times and seeing these tracks for the first time, it does make a difference, especially for him and that Triumph team. They're still learning the motorcycle. It's a new race team, so anytime they can get out there will help them out, and we'll see if the number 107 can show us that top 5 speed that he has.
He's fifth, Hamaker fourth, and Moseman, that's only the second time he's ever been in the top 3. That is strange to me to see that. And second is going to be Vial Deegan on top.
This copyrighted broadcast of the SRX World Championship may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in it.
Lots of fish down there. Okay. Let's do something different. Okay, I'm gonna go to this view right here. And I'm gonna pull that up some. Like so. And then I'll move this camera down just a hair. Okay. Now, put this back in. What is going on here? Gotta get out of. There we go. Okay, so we're still connected to the Garmin. Now let's go to Active Captain. Okay. All right. Okay, let's do a tour of the streaming setup here. It starts with 110 volts coming into the box. It's coming from the inverter down below inside the boat. And it goes to 2 power strips. And then from those power strips, I'm powering 2 phones. I'm powering a Geekcom PC. I'm powering a laptop, an iPad. And then I'm also powering the YOLO Box Ultra switching device. So, and I've got probably 12 different outlets. I think each strip has got 6 outlets. And the Geekcom PC that's where I'm getting my music from, which isn't playing right now. And that's also where I'm getting my chat from. And then the iPad is connected to the GPS map Garmin up here. And so I got a screenshot of my live scope below the boat, which is facing down right now. And then over here on the Android phone, I've got this head cam that's in view right now. And then over on the iPhone, I've got an Insta360 camera with a drone shot with a 9-foot invisible selfie stick. And then the YOLO box is where we do all of our switching. Every one of the 2 phones and the iPad all have HDMI adapters. And each one of those adapters has got a HDMI cable that goes to the YOLO box, and it's also got a USB-C, which is powering the device. So I can run this all day long, and none of these batteries are going to go dead. Also in here, I've got extra batteries for my head-up camera, and 1 extra battery for the Insta360 up above, and then the whole system is sent out using this Live Use Solo Pro bonding unit. So right now the signal's going out on these 4 modems plus the satellite dish, the what is it called? Elon Musk's satellite dish, Starlink, up above. And then I also have a wireless system where I can put a phone on my chest, and I can be standing on the bow and I can see this chart plotter. So here's the different views. Oh, chart plotter's not working right now. So that's a tour of the box. I don't know if I ever saw a center console boat like that with no roof over the center console. Not much wind. We'll probably put the sail out, and we're going to have to motor sail troll. Let's get this music going again. I don't like the way it frickin' stops all the time. Oh, the volume's down. No, it isn't. That's not the volume. There's something wrong with the speaker here or something. Okay, it's plugged in.
Power on.
Huh.
Bluetooth pairing.
That was off. How'd that get off?
Connected.
I wonder if it was never on. Oh, come on. I had it on earlier. No live bait. That pisses me off. I'm gonna pull all my. Wow, that looks weird. It looks like a crack. I guess it's just a scratch, but I'm gonna pull my catfish bait off of this lure because it seems to be doing absolutely nothing. Fucking music stopped already? You gotta be kidding me. Oh, I have so much shit. It doesn't work. Sure. So maybe I lost my setup. Go to genre. Oh, come on. What a freaking waste of time. Genre. Good morning. How you doing?
Just trying to wake up.
Oh,
Are you streaming?
yeah. Yeah, but I unplugged the phone so your view won't be in the stream.
Why? I'm the most beautiful person that you could be streaming.
Well, of course, but
I had a rough night last night. I was numb most of the night, but it was